Welcome back to the Battlezone everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated cruiser motorcycles of the decade, the all-new 2026 Honda Rebel 950. Honda has always had a special place in the cruiser world, and the Rebel lineup has been a huge part of that. From the iconic Rebel 250 that introduced countless riders to motorcycling, to the more recent Rebel 500 and Rebel 1100 that combined style, accessibility, and modern tech, the Rebel family has always delivered. But now, Honda has taken things a step further with the Rebel 950. Positioned between the approachable 500 and the powerful 1100, the 950 aims to be the perfect middle ground, offering enough muscle for experienced riders, while staying manageable for those who want a balance of comfort, style, and performance. In this video, we'll break down the design, performance, features, technology, riding experience, and even comparisons with its rivals. Stick around, because by the end, you'll know whether the 2026 Honda Rebel 950 deserves a spot in your garage. The design. The first thing you notice about the 2026 Honda Rebel 950 is its styling. Honda has kept the signature Rebel DNA, the low-slung stance, wide handlebars, fat tires, and minimalist bodywork, but they've sharpened the lines and refined the proportions. The result is a cruiser that looks both modern and timeless. The 950 gets a slightly stretched-out frame compared to the Rebel 500, giving it a longer wheelbase and a more commanding road presence. The headlight is a round LED unit, framed by blacked-out forks and a sleek housing, giving it that aggressive yet retro vibe. The fuel tank has been sculpted with deeper knee indents, improving ergonomics and adding to the muscular profile. Honda also introduced new paint schemes for 2026, including a matte graphite, candy red, and pearl white, all complemented by blacked-out engine casings and exhaust systems. It's clear Honda designed the Rebel 950 for riders who want that cruiser cool factor, but without the bulk of a heavyweight like a Harley Softail or Indian Chief. Engine and performance. Let's talk about what really matters, the engine. At the core of the Rebel 950 is a parallel twin, liquid-cooled, 950cc engine, derived from Honda's proven platform but tuned specifically for cruiser duty. This engine produces around 78 horsepower and 72 pound-feet of torque, delivered smoothly across the rev range. What makes this motor special is its balance. You get enough grunt for highway cruising, passing power when you need it, and a smooth, predictable delivery that makes urban riding enjoyable. Unlike some cruisers that feel heavy and sluggish at low speeds, the Rebel 950 feels nimble and responsive. Honda has fitted it with a 6-speed gearbox and optional dual-clutch transmission (DCT), a feature that sets it apart from most of its competition. With DCT, riders can choose between fully automatic shifts or manual paddle controls, making the 950 appealing to both traditionalists and modern riders who want convenience. The exhaust note has also been tuned for a deeper, throatier sound compared to the Rebel 500, but without being obnoxious. It's got just the right amount of growl to turn heads when you roll by. Chassis and handling. A cruiser lives or dies by how it feels on the road, and Honda put a lot of effort into making the Rebel 950 accessible yet exciting. The frame is a tubular steel design, with geometry optimized for stability at highway speeds while still being agile in city traffic. The low seat height of 27.5 inches makes it welcoming for riders of all sizes, and the forward mid-foot peg position strikes a balance between comfort and control. Suspension is handled by 41mm telescopic forks at the front and twin shocks at the rear, both tuned for comfort without being overly soft. Riders can expect a smooth experience on long rides while still getting enough feedback for spirited cornering. Braking is strong, thanks to a dual-disc front setup with ABS standard, and a single rear disc. Honda has also included their selectable torque control system, basically traction control, which adds a layer of safety for new riders and confidence for experienced ones. With a curb weight of around 480 pounds, the Rebel 950 slots nicely between the lightweight Rebel 500 and the heavier Rebel 1100. This balance makes it easier to maneuver in traffic, yet planted enough for highway rides. Technology and features. Honda has made sure the Rebel 950 is more than just a retro-looking cruiser. It's packed with modern tech that elevates the riding experience. Full LED lighting. From the headlight to the indicators and taillight, everything is LED, ensuring visibility and a premium look. Digital display. A circular TFT screen replaces the older LCD, providing clear readouts for speed, RPM, fuel, riding mode, and more. Riding modes. Honda has included 3 modes: Standard, Sport, and Rain, allowing riders to adjust throttle response and traction control. DCT option. As mentioned earlier, the availability of dual-clutch transmission makes the 950 unique among midsize cruisers. USB-C charging port, conveniently tucked under the seat for powering devices on long rides. Smart key system, a keyless ignition option for added convenience. These features make the Rebel 950 not just a stylish cruiser, but also a practical everyday motorcycle. Comfort and ergonomics. Comfort has always been a strong point for the Rebel lineup, and the 950 continues that tradition. The low seat height, wide handlebar position, and well-padded seat make it easy to ride for hours without fatigue. The riding position is neutral, not as cramped as the Rebel 500, and not as stretched out as some big American cruisers. Honda also offers a range of accessories, including saddlebags, a windscreen, and upgraded seats, allowing riders to tailor the bike to touring or commuting needs. Passenger comfort has also been improved with a wider rear seat and optional backrest, making the Rebel 950 a viable option for two-up riding. Fuel economy and practicality. While cruisers aren't typically known for fuel efficiency, Honda has tuned the Rebel 950's engine to be surprisingly frugal. Riders can expect around 45 to 50 miles per gallon, which, combined with a 4.2-gallon fuel tank, gives a realistic range of over 200 miles per kilowatt. That makes the Rebel 950 not just a weekend toy, but also a practical option for daily commute or long-term trips. Now, let's compare the Rebel 950 to its competitors. Honda gave its nights to 971, but only offers similarly priced at more weight at a higher price tag. The Rebel 950 counters with Honda reliability, lower weight, and optional heated seats. Indian Scout look. The Scout has a bit more raw power, but it also costs more. The Rebel specs are separately and fuel for wider options. Yamaha low horsepower, while affordable, the low fuel weight compared to the Rebel 950 is not competitive. In essence, the Rebel 950 gives riders a sweet spot between affordability, modern features, and cruiser style, something that made it only more fitting for the delivery in this range. Price and availability. While official pricing may vary by region, Honda has positioned the Rebel 950 to be affordable yet premium. Expect the base manual version to start around $10,500, with the DCT model closer to $11,500. This pricing strategy makes the Rebel 950 highly competitive, undercutting some rivals while offering more value in terms of features and technology. Availability is expected in mid-2026 across global markets, with North America, Europe, and Asia all getting launches within the same year. Final thoughts. So, is the new Rebel 950 worth the hype? Absolutely. Honda has managed to craft a motorcycle that captures the essence of a cruiser: style, comfort, and road presence, while also delivering modern performance, technology, and reliability. For riders upgrading from the Rebel 500 who want more power, or for those intimidated by the Rebel 1100's size, the 950 is a perfect middle ground. It's accessible without being underpowered, stylish without being overdone, and affordable without feeling cheap. In short, the Rebel 950 is proof that Honda understands what today's riders want: a bike that blends tradition with innovation. Call to action. So, what do you think about the 2026 Honda Rebel 950? Do you think it strikes the right balance between performance and accessibility? Would you choose it over a Harley, Indian, or Yamaha? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future reviews, comparisons, and motorcycle news. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.